Oh hi. Lappeenranta, the city and municipality in Finland, in the former province de Southern Finland, the administrative, economic and cultural center of the province de Southern Karelia. The city is located in the western part of the historic area Karelia, on the southern coast of the Lake Saimaa, near the Russian-Finnish border. The population of city municipality makes 7,200 people. The city is the 13th in population in Finland. The Finnish and Swedish name of the city, as well as some other cities of Finland, are various. The Finnish name consists of two words, Lappeen, from Lape, the outskirts, and Ranta, protected. The Swedish name also consists of two words, wildman, savage, and strand, protected, that can be translated as the savage coast or protected savages. The name is reflected in the city coat of arms where the savage is represented. The Swedish name of the city, generally historical, owing to almost total absence of Swedes in southeast Finland in use, isn't used. History. At the end of Ice Age, ancestors of residents of Lappeenranta lodged on a moraine to the ridge forming now coast of the Lake Saimaa. They were attracted by abundance of game and fish. They built the houses on sandy coast of the Lake Saimaa. Already at the beginning of the Iron Age near Lappeenranta there were constant settlements on the place of some modern villages. Drevenkarelske and medieval burial grounds are found. Until the end of the 13th century the territory was a part of possession of Mr. of Veliki Novgorod, then was won by Swedes. In the 16th century the settlement was one of the centers of trade in pine pitch and tar. The city is founded in 1649 when the Queen Christina, according to the proposal of the General Piet Brack, welcomed Wilmenstrand to the city status and approved a municipal coat of arms. In the 17th century Wilmenstrand became a subject of military disputes between Sweden and Russia. The strengthened city. Wilmenstrandsky Fortress. Protected borders of the Swedish kingdom, border of Russia. In 1741 Wilmenstrand was taken by the Russian troops. Since 1743 is a part of Russia, the district city. The Wilmenstrandsky county of the Vyborg province. In 1811 together with this province it is transferred to structure of the Grand Duchy Finnish. In the 19th century with opening of the resort and Saimaa Canal and the city tourism began to develop. In 1885 Lappeenranta was visited by the Russian imperial family. Wars destroyed idol of the town 3 more times in the 20th century. During Civil War of 1918, the Soviet-Finnish Winter War of 1939-1940 and World War II, 1941-1944. In the next years Lappeenranta turned into the busy industrial, trade and university city, peculiar locomotive of development of all region. Lappeenranta has approximately the same climate as Vyborg, however, as the city is to the north from the Gulf of Finland, the continentality of climate is a little higher. Summer cool and rainy, winter moderately cold, snow and long. The spring comes only in April, and in September the fall already begins. Street of Lappeenranta. The built-up part of the city is divided into 48 central and 3 remote areas, Nuyama, Shutseno, Ilama and also several other settlements. The total area of the city is 17235 square km, from which 29014 square km are the share of a surface of the water. Transport. The city has convenient and automobile and railway communication with other regions of Finland and Russia. Saimaa Canal beginning from the city has a considerable impact on city life. Air transport. Airport of Lappeenranta. The most east airport of the European Union. IATA LPP code. It is located within the main part of the city, a little away from the center. Distance from Lappeenranta to Viborg -60 km, to street. Petersburg -200 km. The Air Baltic airline began on November 12, 2009 flights from Lappeenranta to Riga, from where it is possible to get to more than 60 cities of the world. In March 2010 flights of the Ryanair company from Lappeenranta in Ivets Airport. Germany. Close to Düsseldorf began the directions to Brussels and Milan. Bergamo. 2 times a week are also open. Since April 17, 2012 Ryanair cancelled flights Lappeenranta-Brussels. Since June 1, 2012 the Finnish airline Blue opened the message to Copenhagen, which was cancelled in the end of the year. Since 2013 the Ryanair airline started flights from Lappeenranta to Barcelona, Girona, in summertime. Since summer of 2015 the airport was invalid. Since spring of 2018 flights of Ryanair in Milan and Athena. Direct flights to the airport of Berlin from Lappeenranta will appear at the beginning of April 2019. The Ryanair planes twice a week, on Mondays and Fridays, will fly to the capital of Germany. Thus from Lappeenranta it will be possible to depart to Italy. Milan Bergamo. On Wednesdays and Saturdays, Greece. Athens on Wednesdays and Thessaloniki on Thursdays. And Germany. Berlin Schönefeld. Railway transport. By high-speed trains it is possible to reach from Helsinki to Lappeenranta approximately in 2 hours. Railway and bus stations are next to each other. The direction at them on city road signs is designated by Matkakeskus. On January 19, 2013 the old building of the Imperial Station, one of architectural city monuments, was destroyed by the fire. The railway station Veinikala, through which passenger traffic between Finland and Russia is carried out, is the little to the south of Lappeenranta. However, there is no through traffic between Veinikala and Lappeenranta, only through the station of Kuvola. From Lappeenranta it is possible to reach Veinikala by an advance reserved taxi. Since January 1, 2019 to Veinikala the taxi company Cajun Oy is engaged in transportations. Fare -€10 from the passenger one-way, journey for children up to 17 years -€5. Train service and long-distance buses isn't carried out at night. Passenger traffic to Lappeenranta is made both on trip and by tourist buses. Regular buses depart from the bus station, Polkovskaya Hotel and the bus stop on the square between Moskovsky Railway Station and Gallery Shopping Mall. Tourist buses daily go from Vostania Square and Finland Station. There are also minibuses which bring passengers from the address to the address. Education. The Samar University of Applied Sciences and also the Technological University formed in 1969 as Higher School of Economics and transformed in 2002 to the University Works in the city. In the city, the Central Division of School of East Finland with profound studying of Russian is located. Other branches in Joensuu and Imatra. Sites: Church of Lappeenranta, Fortress Lenotus, Monument to the Seimaa Seal, Orthodox Church of the Intercession of the Most Holy Mother of God, Salmonlahti Church, Museum of Seimaa Canal, Art Museum of the Southern Karelia, Memorial Military Cemetery Sankorko, House Museum of the Merchant Ivan Volkov, Horse Monument to the Dragoon, Air Museum of Karelia. Culture. Music. Lappeenranta is the homeland of the Finnish metal. Lands of battle lore, Makoma, Kititiologis and Horna. To the city. Sport. Twice in the city there took place matches of the World Ice Hockey Championships with 8 ball. It was the World Ice Hockey Championship with ball 1967 and the World Ice Hockey Championship with ball 1975. In February 2004 in the city there took place the first World Ice Hockey Championship with 8 ball among women, and in February 2014 the 7th World Ice Hockey Championship with 8 ball among women. In February 2009 there took place the first World Ice Hockey Championship with 8 ball among girls. In April 2014 there took place another World Ice Hockey Championship with 8 washer among juniors. Every year on the bank of the Seimaa Lake the sandy fortress surrounded with different figures is constructed. Plots on which the fortress and figures are under construction change every year. Language. The initiative of 6 municipalities, Tokmajärvi, Imatra, Lappeenranta, Pumola, Mikkeli and Savonlinna petitioning for the 5-year project within which at schools of these municipalities it would be possible to replace studying of Swedish with studying of Russian since the 7th class didn't find full approval in the government. In post-Soviet time in the city also the considerable Russian-speaking community keeping cross-border character grew. Recently Russians even more often act not as economic migrants, and as businessmen, homeowners on the earth. For this reason of the relation of Russian-speaking community with the Finnish majority become complicated, despite a stream of the Russian investments into local economy. Economy. The construction planned in 2013 in the town of Mustola near the city of a complex of the Swedish furniture giant IKEA in July 2014 was suspended. In the city the luxury private shop, Grand Orchidee, is open for involvement of the Russian tourists. Since November 2014 functions in the outlet format. Discounts from 20% to 80% all the year round. Plan to introduction in the city since 2013 of an increase of tourist types of 50 cents in a night to room rate of city hotels sparked criticism in tax department of Finland and it was blocked. Power. In 2012 the Technological University together with the city administration developed the concept according to which small households will have an opportunity to transfer excess solar energy from the panels in the centralized city power network. The city had great military value in the 18th century when it was on border of Russia and Sweden at first with 1 Then on the other hand, in the 19th century the large Russian garrison was placed here. By the Swedish name of the city, the Wilhelmstranske 86th Infantry Regiment was called. Between two world wars in the former Russian barracks the Finnish military units were placed. In post-war time the garrison remained here, but in the first years of the 21st century his territory was sharply reduced. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.